Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. How are you doing, Cappies? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. I'm here on the weekend to do some readings for the week ahead. So whenever you get this, Capricorn, it could be for you. Maybe it's not. It's a general reading, by the way. Just please keep that in mind. And it is going to be for the week ahead whenever you get this, today, tomorrow, next year, whenever that is. And let's find out what's going on. Capricorn, if you are interested in a private read, or if you're interested in the extended after this reading, then I will talk about that at the end of this reading here. And welcome here if you've never been here before. If you keep coming back, thanks for coming back, Capricorn. I appreciate you. Just doing a 9-card draw this week. Let's find out what's going on for you. Tell me about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, we've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Temperance card and the King of Swords. We've got the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Swords, the Strength card. Oh, the Sun is here. And we've got the Page of Cups. It looks like there's something here. Oh, I should put down 2 more cards here. This is what you don't see coming here. Oh, Emperor's here. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Cups. It does feel like something here. I feel like you're about to get some news that's going to put you in a very balanced place here. It feels as though some truth is coming to the surface. Look, I'm just going to say, I feel like with the Page of Wands in the reverse that you're not going to be very excited about whatever it is that you hear. It does feel like it is a truth that's coming to the surface at the time it's supposed to. So this might be something that's been hidden for a while that you, maybe you knew or maybe you didn't know was hidden. But the Temperance here, the Temperance energy is a moment of alchemy where everything comes into, we're no longer going back and forth. The King of Swords to me is a judge, a magistrate, could be somebody who's a lawyer, could be a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist. It feels like this person here is saying the final words or making a final judgment of some sort. And it's going to bring everything back into balance, but I don't think that you're going to be very excited about the decision-making process. Like the decision is going to be made by this authority, and I don't think that you're going to like the answer, unfortunately. But it is going to bring stability or balance or heal something in your life that's been needed for some time. It feels like whatever this Page of Wands in the reverse is about, and to me this is like not really being excited because it almost leaves you a little bit stuck. I want to say that maybe you were hoping that you were going to be able to move forward from here, but maybe it's not the answer that you wanted. Although it's a healing answer, it feels like a judgment is made, something that might be out of your hands, and I feel like you're a little bit confused as to why how the answer came to be. The 7 of Cups tells me that there is a decision that needs to be made. The decision you feel is probably made out of emotions and not out of factual information. It feels like you're going to disagree with whatever the answer to the issue is. You're not going to be happy with the answer. But what you are going to be happy about is that finally things are coming into balance and that the chaos is over. It feels like something that had been chaotic. I feel like you are being pulled to a calmer place, and it's because of the judgment of this authority figure here, the person who has the final word. It feels as though this Page of Wands and you not being excited, in fact, a little bit maybe overwhelmed or unhappy emotionally with the decision-making process, it feels like it will move things forward. It feels like it's going to move things forward for you, and it's that part that you feel is the healing part. It's going to allow you to move forward into happier times, into the future, into a calmer area, a calmer place. And I think that's what makes you happy, even though the decision that has finally been made, like the final word has come through, you're not going to be happy with the answer. In the future here, it does feel like something might surprise you here. There is a breakthrough. So very interesting, because it feels like there is going to be a breakthrough. So I'm going to say that whatever decision is made by the King of Swords, whatever final words are spoken by this authority, I feel like there is more information that comes to light, or a breakthrough that comes. And so it feels like, I'm going to say, hold back on this overly emotional reaction that you might have, because the Page of Wands is in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the reverse is like reactionary. So it feels like the Strength card is telling me to tell you to hold back your tears, hold back your emotions, because there is a breakthrough coming that is going to surprise you. It feels like someone else enters the chat here, like the Emperor enters the chat in, and all the King of the Swords is an authority. The Emperor has authority over the King, because the Emperor runs the empire, and therefore all of the kings report to the Emperor. So it almost feels like somebody steps in and says, no, this is a betrayal. It feels like somebody here is stopping the process and saying, no, that's not how this is going to go. I think that was the wrong answer. Let's find out what else is going on here. Let's find out what else is going on for Capricorn. Tell me why the Page of Wands is in the reverse. Let's go there first, Capricorn. Why is the Page of Wands in the reverse? Page of Wands is in the reverse. Tell me why. We've got the Seven of Cups again. It's like you're not happy with it, and you want to, it feels like you want to appeal the decision, because the Seven of Cups tells me that you're going to have to face the dragon, or you're going to have to go in to a pretty scary place to appeal the decision. But I feel like you're willing to do whatever it is that you have to do. You're willing to face the dragon in order to appeal the decision. We've got the Seven of Swords because you think someone is lying. One more card. And we've got the Sun. Yeah. So it feels here that you think that you're unhappy with the findings or the final word, and it feels like you're willing to go up against the dragon. There's two of them here. One of them is protecting a lie. I don't know who the two dragons are, but there's one that's green and one that's red. One could be an earth sign, one could be a fire sign, one could be an air sign. Oh, I guess, yeah. Well, I'm going with the colors of the dragons here, even though we are looking at swords and cups. I'm going with the colors of the dragons. The dragons that you're dealing with could be earth sign, fire sign, green and red. The Sun is here. I feel like you're not happy with the decision, so you're willing to go up against the dragons, whatever you have to do to find the truth. And I feel that this will be successful. I feel like there will be a breakthrough here, that the Sun comes out and things become happy again. Hang on a second, I'm going to go get that card. I feel like I should. Hang on. Okay, so we've got the Devil energy here. It does feel like that a decision, they've come to a decision, and I think that you're happy that they've come to a decision, but it's not the right decision. That you feel like this is a decision that was either perverted or perverse, or this is something that somebody has, it feels like somebody, you know that somebody is lying, or you know that somebody has been tampering with the evidence, or that somebody was lying. It feels like with the Seven of Swords here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. It looks like it has to do with a lot of money, energy, effort, or time. And we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel what's going to make your heart happy is if they bring this up, I feel like you are going to ask for some sort of an appeal. Like I'm going with this, that might be a legal thing, but it doesn't have to be, understand. It could be the workplace. It could be a friend. It could be like I need to speak with you about this. This is not the final answer. This is not how it went. Somebody's lying and I have the proof to show it. It feels like with the Seven of Swords and the Sun here that somebody's got proof that another person is lying is what it feels like. But the decision that has been made by the authority, the King of Swords, tells me that this person, I think that the devil energy here with the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like somebody was paid off. I know this sounds very dramatic, but I'm just trying to read the cards as they are. It feels like with the Ten of Pentacles and the devil, it's dirty money. It feels like somebody tried to pay off the King of Swords is what it feels like in order to make to make something flow in their favor. Tell me about the King of Swords. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Swords. Somebody's going to step up here, and the Ace of Swords is here. It feels like somebody, you feel, I don't know if it's true or not, but you feel that somebody here was either paid off or there was dirty money in order to make things flow in the way they wanted them to flow. It looks like everything has been resolved, but it really hasn't. I think that you're just happy that it's kind of over, because you really just want to heal. But I really do think that you're going to ask for an appeal, possibly at a later date when you heal a little more. I think you're going to ask for an appeal because the King of Swords is here with the Knight of Wands, and it feels like the King of Swords made a hasty decision or made a super quick decision and then just blurted out their answer here, and everybody took it as truth. So I don't think that that you're happy with whatever has gone on here. It feels like in an effort to just move forward, you're going to let it be as it is, but I think that what you're going to do is probably hire someone. Maybe you don't hire the person, maybe they offer their time, efforts, or energies here with the Emperor, because the Emperor feels like you were betrayed. So it feels like somebody here might be coming to your rescue. Let's talk a little bit about the Sun here, because it feels like there's, with the Sun and the Page of Cups here, it does feel like something, there's a breakthrough at hand that shows up here. So the breakthrough, after holding back for a really long time here, it feels like there is a breakthrough, and it's a surprising breakthrough, because it feels like you're here, like you're in this energy of, I don't understand. This is present moment energy, so this would be like during the week, next week. I don't understand what happened here. Why did this come to a place where they didn't agree with me? Because I had all of the evidence. I had all of the truth, all of the evidence. I don't understand why they didn't agree with me. It feels like you begin to become overwhelmed, but I'm going to say hold back your tears, hold back your overwhelm, because I feel like somebody here is going to step up to help you. Tell me what the Sun is about, please. What's this breakthrough? We've got the Nine of Cups, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Five of Swords. So it does feel like there is someone here. They could be someone who is pregnant. I'm just going to say on this particular deck, the Nine of Cups person is pregnant. They could be someone who has children. The Sun energy is here, or they are someone who is about to have a child. The Hierophant energy tells me that they might be someone who is in a commitment or is married to someone that they are having a lot of arguments and fights with. It feels like the Sun, this is the person that is going to help with the breakthrough. It's like this person is going to come with some surprise energy or information in this particular situation. I feel like I'm giving somebody a private read right now. The Page of Cups is here. What is this surprise? Tell me what this surprise is. Whatever the surprise is going to help you move forward, because the Emperor is going to, I feel, surprise, come up with something surprising. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Look, this does feel like it's a little bit private, but I'm just going to say what I'm seeing here, because what it does feel like is that somebody shows up, somebody who to everyone else, it seems like they were happily married because of the Hierophant being here, but actually it's the Five of Swords. There's all kinds of fights and arguments going on, and the Sun is here to cast a light on it. So the breakthrough is by this person who I feel does not trust or honor or get along with the person that they are married to or the person that they're in a commitment with and having a child by. I know it feels very dramatic, but the Page of Cups here being here is the surprise is that the Lovers is here with the Page of Swords. It does feel like this is like a divorce, or it feels like somebody's being found out that they were having an affair before somebody asked for the divorce, or before. It might be something to do with a prenup. Like it feels like there was something that was written that you had to be in this relationship, and it had to be proven that you weren't doing anything behind my back before anything gets paid out, because the King of Pentacles is here. So it does feel like the Lovers is the surprise. But the Page of Swords tells me someone observed someone else either giving money to someone else or doing something that they shouldn't have done that is going to put all of this in jeopardy. So somebody thinks that they got away with it, but they didn't, because I feel like the new information that's coming up actually comes from somebody who is very close to the situation. I'll just say it the way I think it is. I think that there were two people that were married, and I think there was somebody else on the side. That person probably asked for a divorce to the person that they were committed to and went with somebody else, but I feel like it was shady. I feel like it was under the surface. Nobody saw it. Nobody knew what was going on. But I feel like this person comes forward, the one who was under the surface in the shady area. I think that they come forward to tell the truth because they're having a fight or an argument with the person they're in the commitment with, who I think is the person who's being sued. That's what it feels like. The Emperor is the one who's being called in. It's like it goes from a judge or a magistrate, and it goes to some sort of top dog. Like it goes to a higher up court is what it feels like. And the higher up court might determine that there was shenanigans going on here. Look, I'm going to take this into the extended. I don't know if anybody's going to watch it because maybe one person. It feels like it's very personal. I'm going to say that the outcome here, it looks like it is happiness. Somebody ends up being single and happy after all of this, but it's not before a fiery fight here. It feels like there's a lot of fire going on here, and we're going to look deeper into the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. We're going to talk about the Emperor. We're going to talk about this information that comes to light, because it feels like the two people were together, then they end up separating. That person goes off with their person. I think that's this person. I think this person's calling out the person that they were with. I hope that makes sense to you. It's because of fights and arguments here. This person was going to hold back, but I don't think that they are. So I'm telling you, don't be too upset if you get the final verdict and the final verdict is not in your favor, because I feel like there's somebody who's coming forward with some breakthrough information that is going to put you in a far calmer place. So save your tears, because I don't think this is over. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Look, something is about to change. We're going to go into the extended and we're going to talk about all of this. I don't really know what's going on, but we will talk about it. And if you're interested in coming into the extended, please take a look at the comment that is pinned at the top of all of the comments. You will see that there's a link for the membership area. If you wish to go there, you will get 4 extendeds per month for the monthly price. If you're interested in one extended, you can purchase this outright. And if you are interested in a private read, please follow the link to Hypsee. You can take a look at all of my pricing. I do live reads. I also do pre-recorded reads. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Thanks, Cappy, for hanging out with me. I'm going to go for now. You guys take care. Bye-bye.